Speech time. What do you have to do? Well, you're breathing, which is good. You're not panicking, even better. Now you have to decide what sort of speech you actually have to do. And this is vital. This is very important because it affects absolutely everything you say and how you say it. Okay, so what sort of speeches do we have? We have informative. Informative speech is when you give information. You could be a teacher, you could be somebody who's going to a community and telling them about something that is happening in the community. You provide a lot of facts, a lot of statistics, still interesting, but information. Then you have narrative, which is divided into narratives and recounts. Now, narrative is a basic story, and we all love stories, and of course we can use stories within all our speeches as well. Now, the next type of speech is persuasive, and these are probably the most common ones. Anytime you watch an ad on TV, that is basically a persuasive speech. If somebody's selling you something, they are persuading you, it's a persuasive speech. We all do it. We start from kids when we're trying to persuade somebody to give us a lolly. That is a persuasive speech. If your child's telling you to buy them that toy, that is a persuasive speech. They are very natural to us, so we go with your instinct in many ways. You can be also, applying for a job, you're doing a persuasive speech. Politicians do persuasive speeches. They're selling their ideas, they're selling their concepts. Very important. And they obviously have to highlight the benefits of their idea, of their concepts. And then we have special occasions. And there are many, many different subcategories for special occasions. You can have obviously an MC's job, a master of ceremonies, who introduces things, and they're not the most important person in that concept, in that scenario. That's something to remember. Then you might have apology speeches. Then you might have acceptance speeches. You might have thank you speeches. You might also have, the very popular toasts. You might toast somebody, or you might also roast somebody. You might have to deliver a eulogy. These are very important, or inspirational. Very, very important these days, and very, very useful to have. You can inspire your team, whether it's your sport team, whether it's your club, whether it's your work team, whether it's your environment where you're trying to inspire somebody, inspire a change, inspire young people. So remember those. It's very important to remember that, because if you don't know what speech you're doing, you will not know how to address the audience. So let's recount them again. We've got persuasive, we've got informative, which is basically teaching somebody about something. We have your narratives, and then we have your special occasions. All right, keep those in mind. Before you start your speech, before you start writing ideas down, know what sort of speech you're doing.